Morning, everybody. This is Susie Ellis talking to Alan Rich about trading the financial markets today, the 14th of October. Hi, Alan. How are you today? And what's been happening in the market since we spoke to you last Wednesday?
Hi, Susie. Well, I think the main thing is probably the weakness of the dollar. The Fed can't raise interest rates anytime soon, and so the dollar has carried on weakening very, very slowly. So that's the underlying big picture, if you like. The dollar is slowly, very gently weakening because interest rates they're probably not going up before Christmas. It's more likely to be March.
So that means the things on the other side of the dollar are strengthening, like the euro and the pound.
That's right. So if that's the big, the big picture underneath, if you like, and then as a day trader, right, and swing trader, you just really understand what the big picture is. Now in the US market, the bigger picture is that the general market is going up because they don't think they're going to raise interest rates. But one of the key sectors, which is the biotech sector, is not going up with this move. It's still very, very weak. So it's really telling you that there is still a lot of worry, in the back of people's minds. Investors were buying the biotech sector like it was going out of fashion in the last, few years, but now they're backing off. Okay, so yes, we're going up because interest rates are not going to be increased, but in one of the big prime sectors, there's still a lot of worry there.
Okay, so that's interesting because there was a big dip, and you were saying people are wondering whether it's bottomed out or it's going to turn, and people are looking for the bounce, if you like.
Yeah.
So over the last week, what you're saying is nothing really much has happened to that. They're still there.
Well, the trend in the general market in the US is, it's still there, but slowly. But underneath, as I say, the biotech sector has got a problem, and that's where so many big investors have been. So it's showing you that, large investors are just holding back at the moment. And gradually we can see the dollar weakening, right, all the time. So that's the bigger picture that's going underneath. Now, from a trader's point of view, you understand what the bigger picture is, but our job every day is to go and get our day's money.
Okay.
Okay, so I run a company called forextradeschool.co.uk, and it's our job to help traders trade the markets, and most of them want to do it intraday. So if you think about it, most people are going out and they're doing a job and getting a day's money, aren't they? Well, that's what a day trader is doing. Okay, he's going out and getting his day's money first of all. So he or she understands what the bigger picture is, okay, underneath. But at the same time, there's lots of movement that goes on during the day. So for instance, there's some bad figures that came out on the pound yesterday, and the pound dropped like during the day, I think at a range of about 160, 180 pips. Well, an intraday trader's only got to get 30 or 40 of those, and they've got a day's money.
Okay, so this is quite interesting because people, when they start to learn to trade originally, they get very hung up on the market and the excitement of it and what they're doing, and they tend to forget what they're in there for is to get in and out, and it's only about an income.
That's right. It's understanding what the bigger picture is underneath. But when you're trading intraday, so I was with some traders yesterday, and we were trading, and I said, look, this is what's happening in the morning, and the US are likely to buy this market. This is what it's going to look like if they start buying. And believe you me, you can get a day's money out of that. And sure enough, it happened. We all traded it, and there was your day's money. Now, once you've made your day's money, that's what you're aiming to get. Now, whether your day's money is 200, 400, 600 or 1,000. Once you've got it, you lock it in. You either take it and walk away, all right, or you lock it in and let the move continue. But the main job every single day is to try and get that day's money. So if you understand, you come into...
If I could just interrupt you there a minute. You actually were trading with some other traders yesterday.
Yeah.
So you identified where they possibly could get their own money for that day.
That's right. So we talked about it.
So you actually talked them through where you were going to make an entry.
Yeah, we were
now,
doing it with
people, will you, is that something you teach people when they come to you for training?
Yes, at Forex Trade School, we do 2-day boot camps. So the idea of a boot camp is this, that on the first day, we do all the theory and all the things that we're looking for and everything like that. And then the second day, we do hands-on on the live markets. And that's all about, you know, trading the markets, right, getting good at it, and understanding during the day where there can be opportunities to make your day's money. And that's what we do. So we looked at it yesterday, and so we'd seen what happened in the morning, and I said there'll be a day's money on the US market when it opens this afternoon. This is what we're going to be looking for, and these are the reasons why. This is what we're looking for. And so we all traded it together and managed the trades, and sure enough, you know, there was your day's money. Now that's the main thing. People get too technical about what's going on. They've got lines all over their charts. How do you make your day's money? Well, you make it with price action, don't you? The movement of the price. So if you understand...
Yeah, so price action, but that is something you're teaching. So this 2-day boot camp, it wouldn't be suitable for somebody who's never traded before.
Yes, of course it would, because what you're doing on the first day, right, you teach people the basics, and then you handhold them on the live markets on the second day.
So you're saying that people can come to you.
That's right.
And they can do 2 days.
Yes.
And the first day they will understand what they're doing.
Yes, the first day, and it's a focus on making your day's money, because that's what we're all going out every single day to do, is to make a day's money, right? Whether you're a trader, whether you're going out and doing a job. So it's looking at the price action, understanding price action during the day, where you can make your day's money. So in the second day, if people want to, they can bring their laptop and they can do it.
Okay, so that's fantastic. So what can you give people any idea of what they should be looking out for the next week? Any tips for the next week? Well,
I think the thing is that the benchmark that I look at is the US market. Okay, so in the US market, we've moved up incredibly strongly. I think the Dow's up about 1,000 points. Well, what I want to see is, I want to see if there's any continuation of this move, if it actually goes higher. And looking on the downside, I'll be looking at the biotech index to see whether that starts selling off again. So it's a question of watching the markets, right, as it happens.
Fantastic, Alan. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you again very soon. Thank you.
Thank you.